Hello and welcome to our latest unboxing. For this one, we will be looking at the latest Dungeons & Dragons starter set, Heroes of the Borderlands. Now, I am super excited about this one. One, because it's a brand new starter set, and two, it's quite a hefty starter set for Dungeons & Dragons, and seems to pack in a lot more stuff than their previous efforts with the Dragons of Stormwreck Isle and the Essentials kit. So we're going to dive in and we're going to explore this together. Now, I've seen a load of photos and kind of stuff, but being able to explore this with you guys for the first time, very, very exciting stuff. So let's get into this box. So we will be running a starter campaign with this. It is fully booked at the moment, but I will be looking at running more after that one, so do keep an eye out if you would like to try out Dungeons & Dragons or like a bit of a taster before you take the plunge. So let's get this off here. So just on the bottom here, it will just tell you a list of the contents before we dive in properly. So you can see there's a lot of stuff here. Loads of tokens, loads of cards as well. We've got play guides, adventure booklets, maps, handouts. So some really cool stuff, and hopefully stuff that we'll agree that will be useful beyond just the starter sets. So we've got a little read me first quick guide. So this just tells us exactly what's going in. Okay, cool. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, just a little rundown of everything involved here, the visual of our stuff. Okay, cool. So first up, we have got our play guides. So this will be for the players themselves. So it will tell you, going to give you a bit of an overview of everything. There we go. Spell cards, item cards as well. We've got monster cards as well. Now that's going to be really cool, as well as NPC cards. So magic item card. This is stuff that we can use beyond just the starter set. And then we've got the sort of core rules here. Very much kind of standard format for their player's handbook. This is going to give you the core that you need to be able to play the game as a player. And then some just examples there, and a bit of a rules glossary. Now this is really cool, something they have started doing in their books, so I really do appreciate a rules glossary for the players in this one as well. Cool, so there we go. So that is our play guide. So we've got some adventure booklets. So we've got, what's this, Wilderness. So what is this one about? So this one just seems to be about just exploring the wilds. Very cool, lovely map there. Okay, cool, so there's loads of encounters in here. Just some sort of wilderness bits and pieces. Okay, cool. And then we should have here our booklets. So we have got Keep on the Borderlands and Caves of Chaos. So we will just flick through these because we don't want to kind of give too much away for anyone who wishes to play. But this, if anyone is seeing this for the first time, this is kind of a standard format for Dungeons and Dragons. It will kind of break it down into different sections and what have you. As well as obviously showing the DM their copy of the maps. Cool. So there we go. So that's those books there. We've got some handouts here, it looks like. Oh, very cool. We've got a adventuring gear. We've got a menu for the tavern as well. We've got letters, services. Okay, cool. All these cool things, and again, these can be used beyond the starter sets if you wanted to have these up or just hand them out throughout the game. And then we have got what appears to be our maps. Now, we love a good map, and so it is good to see that we have got plenty in here. Now, there are 9 of these in here, but I don't know how much of these you're going to be able to see on this, but You see very well detailed maps, and then on the back we do have, there you can see almost the entirety of that. You can see very well detailed. There we go. And we've got 9 of those, so there we go. We've got cave A and B, C, D, E, F. Oh, F, G, there we go. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So let's get this one out of the way before I crumple them all up. And then, so we've got plenty more as well. We've got a couple of wilderness ones there. Appears to be sort of like a town map, I want to say. Let's just take a quick look at this one. Yes, this is an overview of the whole thing. And yeah, we've got the keeper to Borderlands on the back there, upside down, but hey ho, there we go. So awesome, some amazing maps there. Now, the next bit is the player character sheets. Now, what they've done with these ones, before they would just print off a character sheet, pre-made character sheet, have everything on there. And what they've done with these ones is actually kind of put everything out for you and giving you space for all your different cards. There's tokens you can place down, and then you just pick the class that you like the look of. You pick your species as well and your background cards, and then any time that you level up, you just turn it over. It's going to give you the next level, and then obviously we go on to level 3 here as well on the back. There we go. So we've got the light domain and the life domain on this one, so it gives us 2 subclasses to choose from, which is really cool. So a little bit of choice, a little bit of variation for the players there. There we go. So we've got the cleric, we've got the fighter, we've got the rogue, and we have the wizard here. So again, for any who haven't played D&D before, these are basically going to be all of the stats that you'll be using to roll things. So if, for example, you get asked for a strength check, you'll check here. They might just ask for a strength check. They might ask for an athletics, which is a skill check or an ability check. Or if they say a strength saving throw, so you'll see some of the strength saving throws differ to the normal one. And that's because you're better at some than others. You also have your movement, your hit points, and so on and so forth on here. As I said, spaces for all your different types of spells and equipment that you will be that you will have available to you. So there we go. So that is all of them. We've got gold piece tokens here. Gold piece tokens. So that's pretty cool. And this is what I'm kind of excited for as well. Look at all of these lovely little tokens. So we've got loads of monster tokens on here, and they are very well illustrated. So if you don't have any tokens and you needed some, then you're going to get a load of them here. And what I do like with these as well is that we've got a load of kobolds, we've got a load of hobgoblins, a load of goblins, which is really cool. Some sets will come with like one of this, one of that, maybe a little bit of that, and won't have enough of one thing, so you don't get like a horde of goblins, for example, whereas it looks like this is going to give us exactly that. And then we've got some of the larger creatures as well, including the infamous owlbear there as well. On our next couple here, so we've got power tokens and HP tokens. So these will be used for on your tracker sheet on here. So here will be your power tokens, and then you'll place your hit point tokens here. And then we have the player tokens here as well. So very, very cool stuff. And again, all this stuff that we can use beyond just the starter set. And then we've got our final little tray here. So let's just turn this round. So we've got some dice in here, which is great. If you don't have dice, then you have a set here. Obviously, most people end up buying their own ones, but if you're just playing it for the first time, you can just use whatever is here. Loads of spare baggies as well, so I like to see that sort of very nice kind of board game approach to it. And then we have got all of these cards. Look at that, so many cards. So we won't be able to look through all of them because I appreciate the video is going to probably go on as long as it needs to already, and I don't want to spend an hour of your time taking a look at absolutely everything. But we can open up one of them. Let's give that a bit of a breather there and just take a look. So we've got some NPC cards here. So we've got Andrella, Bartho, Cornflower, we've got Dwern, Elandra, loads of them here. And then if we just look on the back here, it's just going to give us some bits and pieces about them. So obviously these are tailored towards presumably the adventures in here, but I mean, this would be great if you're looking for an NPC in a current campaign. This will be absolutely great. You bring one out. Oh, there we go. We've got Elandra. She's an elf. She's a noble. There we go. We've got that sorted. So that's pretty cool there. We've got our equipment cards here as well. So we've got things like acids. Okay, looks like we've got a few of each of them as well. So that's really cool. I do like that. We've got armor here, cultist robes, great swords, hand crossbow. This is really cool. And then obviously on the back, these are just going to tell us exactly what they do as well. So all of the details will be on there for you. Fantastic. And then just a quick little look through this one, because I imagine this will be kind of our monsters and backgrounds and stuff like that, if we can get into it. So what we've got here, so we've got our background. So this is basically part of your character creation, and it will give you sort of a starter to what your character will be. And then we've got the species as well. So again, each of these will tell you what you get. There we go. So they're sort of like your starting abilities and loads of magic items. We've got all our spells as well. Again, this is all stuff that can be used outside of Dungeons and Dragons, the starter set at least. You know, this is stuff that's going to be useful to people in the long run. So yeah, that's really cool. There we go. Spare the dying there. Awesome. Oh. And then finally, it looks like we've got ourselves a combat tracker. So that's pretty cool. You know, we can track successes and stuff. We've got our initiative, so that's actually quite handy. I tend to be quite low-key with mine. I just have a piece of paper that I write down things on. So having something like this, just kind of what I've done, but printed for me. So that's really cool. Oh, there we go. We did forget. We've got some more aids in here as well. So this is the gift that keeps on giving, guys, because this might be now one of the best, if not the best, starter set that I've seen. And I've seen some amazing starter sets. So we've got some player aids here. So this is going to tell you everything that you can do. That's really cool. And kind of telling you what you do on your turn. Nice. And then we have the monster cards as well. Nice. And then on the back, this is just going to give us a breakdown of everything, all their stats, their actions, and they've got their challenge rating here. And again, more useful stuff for beyond just the starter set. So very, very cool. And some little handy tips on it as well. Cool, so that is all of that. As I said, I wouldn't go through each card individually, but you can see kind of the gist of all of those. So yeah, there we go. That is the Heroes of the Borderlands starter set for Dungeons and Dragons. If this is your first time taking a look through a starter set or even anything to do with Dungeons and Dragons, I hope that you've enjoyed it. For those who, like me, are picking this up because it's a sort of tool for things beyond just a starter set, I hope that this video has helped you make up your mind on whether you're going to be picking one of these up or not. But I think this is an absolutely amazing toolkit, whether you're brand new to the game or you're an experienced dungeon master or player. Just the amount of tools in here is absolutely fantastic. So very, very impressed. This is like, I don't know what else they could put in here to make this much better. Maybe a guide for what to do beyond this, but that's, you know, neither here nor there really. But yeah, absolutely fantastic product, and I'm super eager to be getting started on this. As I said, we are running a starter campaign for this. Once that one is done, I will be looking at running them again and again. So do keep an eye out. If you missed out this time, you wanted to play, do keep an eye out. And hopefully I'll see you on one of these adventures. But thanks for watching, guys. And as always, we'll see you in the boardroom.